Slayer. Kimetsu no Yaiba, titled Subito and Mikomo, marks the beginning of Tanjiro Kamido's transformation from a grieving brother to a warrior with purpose. Under the watchful eye of Sakanji Urokodaki, Tanjiro's training begins, harsh, exhausting, and filled with lessons that will shape his body, mind, and soul. At Mount Natagumo, Urokodaki wastes no time. His training is relentless, and Tanjiro must endure it all. From sunrise to sunset, Tanjiro practices swordsmanship, balance, and breathing. He runs through forests filled with hidden traps, climbs mountains, and strengthens every part of his body. But Urokodaki isn't just training his muscles, he's teaching him something far deeper: total concentration breathing. A technique that controls the body through the power of breath, enhancing speed, strength, and endurance to superhuman levels. It's the foundation of every Demon Slayer technique. Tanjiro struggles, failing over and over again. His lungs burn, his legs tremble, but every fall ends the same way: he gets back up. Meanwhile, Urokodaki writes to Ju Tomioka, the Demon Slayer who spared Tanjiro and Nezuko. In the letter, he expresses doubt, not about Tanjiro's potential, but about Nezuko's humanity. Urokodaki fears the worst, that Nezuko might one day succumb to her demon instincts. But still, he chooses to train Tanjiro, believing there's a chance for redemption for both siblings. It's a quiet, beautiful moment, one that shows Urokodaki's hidden compassion beneath his mask of discipline. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. And before long, a year passes on Mount Natagumo. Nezuko, still asleep in her wooden box, hasn't awakened since their arrival. Tanjiro trains alone, his body stronger, his movements sharper, his heart more determined. But no matter how hard he tries, Urokodaki refuses to let him wield a real sword. Not until he passes one final impossible test. Urokodaki takes Tanjiro to a clearing, and in the center lies a giant boulder. He tells Tanjiro simply, "Split this boulder. When you do, I will allow you to enter final selection." No more instructions. No hints. Just a command. And with that, Urokodaki disappears into the mist. Tanjiro is left alone, his only company, the sound of wind in the trees and his own determination. Days pass, then weeks. No matter how many times he swings his sword, the boulder remains unbroken. Tanjiro's hands bleed. His body weakens. His spirit begins to crack. He starts to doubt himself, wondering if he'll ever be strong enough to protect Nezuko or to face the demons that destroyed his family. But just when despair begins to take hold, two figures appear from the mist. They are Subito and Mikomo, mysterious spirits who live within the forest. Their voices are kind, yet haunting, filled with the wisdom of those who have already walked the path Tanjiro now follows. Mikomo speaks gently, correcting Tanjiro's breathing and stance. Subito, on the other hand, is fierce, testing him with his sword, forcing him to fight with precision and intent. Subito says the words that cut deeper than any blade. "You have the smell of kindness, but that alone will not cut through demons." Every swing Tanjiro makes is deflected. Every attack is countered. Subito moves like a storm, silent, perfect, unrelenting. Time passes again. The rain pours. And Tanjiro, after countless battles, challenges Subito one last time. His stance is solid. His breathing, calm and controlled. He inhales deeply, filling his lungs completely, the sound of water flowing through his mind. Then he moves. Water breathing. First form. Water surface slash. Their swords clash for a split second, and then silence. The next thing Tanjiro knows, Subito's mask splits cleanly in half. He's done it. But before he can celebrate, Subito smiles softly, his expression calm and proud. And both he and Mikomo begin to fade into mist. As the mist clears, Tanjiro realizes the truth. Subito and Mikomo were never alive. They were spirits, the souls of Urokodaki's previous students, who died during the final selection long ago. Their purpose was to guide him, to help him finish what they could not. With the boulder split, Tanjiro's path is clear. He has earned the right to enter final selection. Episode 3, Subito and Makomo, is a masterclass in spiritual storytelling. It's about perseverance, legacy, and the invisible bonds that connect the living and the dead. Tanjiro's journey is no longer just his own. It's the continuation of those who came before him and those who believed in him. With his sword sharpened and his heart unshakable, Tanjiro Kamado is finally ready for the next stage, the final selection. Episode 4 of Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, titled Final Selection, marks the end of Tanjiro's training and the beginning of his life as a true warrior. After months of grueling preparation under Sakanji Urokadaki's watch, Tanjiro Kamado has finally proven himself. He split the boulder, the test that countless students before him failed. And now, he must face the final selection, a deadly trial that will determine whether he becomes a demon slayer or becomes another spirit lost to the mountain. Before leaving for the final selection, Tanjiro thanks Urokadaki with deep sincerity. This isn't just a farewell, it's a moment of true respect between teacher and student. Urokadaki warns him that the trial is unlike anything he has faced. He will have no help, no guidance, only his sword, his wits, and his resolve. Nezuko, still asleep, remains behind in Urokadaki's care. Tanjiro promises to return alive. As he descends a mountain, Urokadaki watches quietly. Behind his mask, his eyes hold pride and fear. Because every student he has ever sent to final selection before Tanjiro has never come back. Tanjiro arrives at Mount Fujikase, the sacred ground where final selection takes place. The air is heavy, yet beautiful. The mountain is covered in blooming wisteria flowers, glowing softly in the moonlight. These flowers are not ordinary. They are the natural enemy of demons. Their scent drives them away, creating a safe perimeter around the mountain's base. Dozens of other candidates stand beside Tanjiro, all nervous, silent, and armed. They have come from across the land, each with the same goal, to survive 7 nights in a mountain full of demons. As 2 identical girls, the mysterious Wisteria twins, explain the rules, the air grows still. When they finish speaking, the gates open, and the trial begins. The moment Tanjiro steps inside, the calm is shattered. Growls echo from the trees. Eyes glint in the darkness. Demons. They swarm from the shadows, twisted, grotesque forms with long claws and hungry eyes. Tanjiro's instincts take over. He steadies his breath, lowers his stance, and moves exactly as Urokadaki taught him. Water breathing. First form. Water surface slash. The motion is fluid, like a current slicing through still water. One clean strike, and the demon's head falls. It's Tanjiro's first kill. And in that instant, he understands the weight of being a demon slayer. But the mountain holds more than just ordinary demons. From the shadows emerges something monstrous, a massive demon, its body covered in pulsating arms, its face twisted with rage. This creature is unlike anything Tanjiro has seen before. Its voice is deep, broken, filled with hatred. It laughs at the terrified children, crushing one in its grasp. This is the Hand Demon, a creature that has devoured countless students sent by Urokadaki, including Subito and Makomo. When the demon senses Tanjiro's scent, Urokadaki's scent, it explodes in fury. It roars about how Urokadaki trapped it centuries ago and how it has killed every one of his students since. Tanjiro's heart shatters. He realizes that Subito and Makomo, the spirits who trained him, were real people slain by this very demon. The rage in Tanjiro's eyes ignites like fire. He draws his sword, steadying his breath. The battle begins. The Hand Demon attacks with terrifying strength, its arms striking like whips. Tanjiro is forced to think on instinct, leaping from tree to tree, each breath sinking with his sword. The animation captures pure motion, the water rippling along his blade as he flows through each form. But every time he lands a hit, the demon regenerates. Its laughter echoes through the forest. Tanjiro